Hello students, as you know that we are nowadays studying the chapter packing. It has been written by Jerome K. Jerome. You can see the picture. Jerome was a well-known author. Let us study something about the author first. Jerome Klapka Jerome, or you can say Jerome K. Jerome, was born in Carmore, Walsall, Staffordshire, England. He was an English writer, humorist, and was best known for Three Men in a Boat. His other works are Idle Thoughts of an Idle Fellow, that was published in 1886, Diary of a Pilgrimage, Three Men on the Bummel, etc. While Jerome K. Jerome was of 14, he started his career at London. He also joined Northwestern Railway. In 1892, he was appointed as the co-editor of The Idler, and in 1895 he became editor. He traveled Russia, Norway, but he liked Germany the most on account of the First World War. In 1926, he published his autobiography, My Life and Times. This is a brief introduction of the author Jerome K. Jerome. Now look at the summary of this chapter, as we are going to end this chapter after a long time given to this. So I want you to brush up your memory, to brush up all the facts you have learned in this chapter. We are going to revise the summary of this chapter. In this story, there are three friends: Jerome, the author, George, and Harris. As Jerome was proud of his packing, the three friends were to go on a trip. Jerome wanted to pack all the things to the trip by himself, so George and Harris sat aside, watching Jerome packing, as Jerome wanted himself to prove that he is the best packer. That is why he did not want to sit idle. When Jerome almost packed all the things, Harris remembered him that he had forgotten packing the boots. Jerome had to open the packing, and then Jerome thought whether he had packed the toothbrush or not. For that, Jerome had to open the packing once again. And then by 10:05 p.m., when he packed the things, this time George and Harris decided to pack the hampers. Hampers means basket. I told you there was a basket in this story. George and Harris wanted to prove that they were better at packing than Jerome. While Harris was placing the strawberry jam, accidentally squashed the tomato. During doing it, he broke a cup. Now George and Harris were packing the things. They put the pies at the bottom and heavy things on it. He put the pie on the bottom and put heavy things on it. As George trampled butter under his slippers, Harris sat on the chair, and the butter stuck on his back, for George had put the slippers on the chair. Finally, the packing was done at 12:50 p.m. 12:50 a.m. Sorry, it will become 12:50 a.m. The next day has started. After packing, all of them decided to go to bed. It was late at night, for they are to get up early at 6:30. So this was the summary of the story. Now let's come to para 13, students. So far we have completed 12 paragraphs of this chapter. This is para 13 of your chapter packing. Read it carefully, as we are going to end this lesson today. We came and sat down on things just when they were wanted to be packed, and he labored under the fixed belief that whenever Harris or George reached out their hand for anything, it was his cold, damp nose that they wanted. He put his leg into the jam, he worried the teaspoons, and he pretended that the lemons were rats, and got into the hamper and killed 3 of them before Harris could land him with his frying pan. Who is he here? The pronoun he is used for the dog. Yes, there was a dog in this chapter. His name was Montmorency. You can see he came and sat down on things. Montmorency was coming and sitting down on things just when they were wanted to be packed. He labored under the fixed belief. Whenever Harris or George reached out their hand for anything, it was his cold, damp nose they wanted. He put his leg into the jam, he worried the teaspoons, and pretended that the lemons were rats, and got into the hamper and killed 3 of them before Harris could land him with the frying pan. These are the difficult words in this paragraph. Worried means he worried the teaspoons. Worried means troubled for or by something. Pretended means assumed. Now look at paragraph 14. This is your paragraph 14. Harris said, I encouraged him. I didn't encourage him. A dog like that doesn't want any encouragement. It's the natural original sin that is born in him that makes him do things like that. The packing was done at 12:50, and Harris sat on the big hamper and said he hoped nothing would be found broken. George said that if nothing was broken, it was broken, which reflection seemed to comfort him. He also said he was ready for bed. We were all ready for bed. Harris was to sleep with us that night, and we went upstairs. Look at para 15. We tossed for beds, and Harris had to sleep with me. He said, do you prefer the inside or the outside, Jake? I said I generally prefer to sleep inside a bed. Harris said it was odd. George said, what time shall I wake you fellows? Harris said 7. I said no, 6, because I wanted to write some letters. Harris and I had to bid a row over it, but at last split the difference. There was a little quarrel, there was a little fight over at what time should they wake in the morning, but the matter was settled soon, and they said 6:30. We will wake up at 6:30. Wake us at 6:30, George, we said. George will wake them up at 6:30. Now this is the last paragraph, paragraph number 16 of your chapter. George made no answer. We found on going over that he had fallen asleep for some time. So we placed the bath where he could tumble in on getting out in the morning and went to bed ourselves. Look at the difficult words of paras 15 and 16. Encouragement means action of giving support to someone, and reflection means thought. Encouragement means the action giving support someone, and thought reflection means thought. Tossed means throw or jumped. Split means to agree. Now I am going to translate this piece of your unit from para 13. Listen to it very carefully so that you can understand better and you can answer better. He came and sat down on things. Montmorency आया और चीज़ों के ऊपर बैठ गया. Just when they were wanted to be packed. जब वो चीज़ें पैक होने वाली थी. He labored under the fixed belief. उसको एक ही विश्वास था. Whenever Harris or George reached out their hand, जब भी वो कोशिश करते थे कोई चीज़ उठाने की, it was his cool damp nose, उसकी ठंडी सी नाक उनके हाथ में आ जाती थी. That they wanted, जो they did not want, जो उनको नहीं उठाना होता था वो नाक बीच में आ जाती थी. He put his leg into the jam, वो जैम में भी अपनी लेग को रख देता था. Montmorency and he worried the teaspoons, सारी चम्मचों को बिखेर देता था. And he pretended, तो ऐसे एक्सक्यूज करता था, ऐसे बहाना करता था. Lemons were rats, ये जो नींबू हैं वो चूहे हैं. And got into the hamper, और हैम्पर के अंदर बैठ जाता था, बास्केट के अंदर बैठ जाता था, टलिया के अंदर. एंड किल्ड 3 of them, और 3 उसने नींबू तोड़ दिए. बिफोर हैरिस could lend him with the frying pan, और उससे पहले कि हैरिस उसकी पिटाई करता फ्राइंग पैन से, उसने 3 नींबू तोड़ दिए. लुक एट पैरा 14. हैरिस said I encouraged him, मैं क्या उसे इनकरेज करता हूँ, क्या उससे प्रोत्साहन देता हूँ. आई डेंट इनकरेज हिम, मैं उसे इनकरेज नहीं करता हूँ. A dog like that doesn't want any encouragement. इस तरह के डॉग्स को कोई encouragement नहीं चाहिए होता है. It is the natural original sin, ये इसने पाप किया है. That is born in him, इसीलिए that makes him do things like that, जो उसके अंदर पुराने उसके पाप उदित हुए हैं जिसकी वजह से वो ये से काम करता है और पिटाई उसकी लग जाती है. The packing was done at 12:50. And Harris sat on the big hamper. Harris बड़े से big hamper के ऊपर, बास्केट के ऊपर बैठ गया. 12:50 में पैकिंग ख़त्म हो गई. And said he hoped nothing would be found broken. लगता है कि कुछ भी टूटा नहीं होगा, जब हम खोलेंगे तो सब कुछ सही सलामत होगा. George said that if anything was broken, it was broken. अब कुछ टूटेगा तो टूटेगा. Which reflection seems to comfort him. ऐसा अगर हम लोग सोचें, ऐसा विचार करें, ऐसा थॉट अपने मन में लाएं तो हमें कंफर्ट मिलेगा, आराम मिलेगा. He also said he was ready for bed. उसने ये भी कहा कि अब उसे नींद आ रही है. We were all ready for bed. हम सभी लोगों को नींद आ रही है थी. And Harris was to sleep with us that night. Harris को उस रात हमारे साथ ही सोना था. We went upstairs. We tossed for beds. हम लोगों ने टॉस किया बैट के लिए कि कौन किसके साथ सोएगा. Harris had to sleep with me. Harris को जेरोम के साथ सोना था. He said, Do you prefer inside or outside, Jay? तुम इस बेड के अंदर रहते हो या बाहर रहते हो? These are the things that create humor in this chapter. When you read it, you feel that someone is trying to tickle you. Someone is trying to make you smile and happy. All over the chapter. I said I generally prefer to sleep inside a bed. मैं बेड के अंदर ही सोता हूँ. Harris said it was odd. ये बड़ी अजीब बात है. George said, What time shall I wake you fellows? कितने बजे मैं आप लोगों को उठाऊँ? Harris said 7. I said no 6. मैंने कहा 6 पे, because I wanted to write some letter. जेरोम जो हमारे ऑथर हैं, जो लेखक हैं, वो 6 पे उठना चाहते थे क्योंकि उनको कुछ लेटर्स लिखने थे, पत्र लिखने थे. Harris and I had a bitter row over it. थोड़ी सी हम लोगों की इस बात पे बहस हुई. But at last split the differences. फिर हम लोगों ने मतभेद को ख़त्म कर दिया. Split the difference. We became agree with each other and said that 6:30 we will wake up. हम 6:30 बजे उठ जाएंगे. Wake us at 6:30, George. We said. George से हमने कहा कि हमें 6:30 बजे उठा देना. Wake us at 6:30, George. George made no answer. We found. लेकिन जॉर्ज ने तो कोई आंसर नहीं दिया. हमने देखा on going over, हमने जाके देखा that he had fallen asleep for some time. वो सो चुका था. And so we placed the bath where he could tumble in. On going out in the morning, हमने नहाने की तैयारी कर दी and went to bed ourselves. और हम लोग भी बेड पे जाके सोने चले गए. So this was the end of your chapter, packing. We have completed it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any problem, you can ask me, you can call me, you can write to me and learn this chapter. This is a very interesting chapter of your book, Beehive. Thank you very much, class.